Hey, what's going on, Facebook people? Yeah, I just wanted to get up on here and talk about. Uh, I just wanted to get up in here and talk about some more on how to manage your money or whatever. And I wanted to talk about the passive process on how you could start off small. All right. So here it is. I'm gonna jump right into it. You know, I always tell you that when you draw things out on paper, right, on how things should be. So this paper that I got written down right here is like, let's just say if you wanted to break $800 down on starting small, you have your budget, and let's just say we're gonna start with a budget of $800, right? And you wanted to start, doing your investments and building your accounts and everything up, right? And I always state and talk about how you could actually build these things for your money to protect you. And this is what I'm saying. Like, when you look at the different walls that you build for yourself and the different accounts that you build, you are lining your money up to deal with various different situations. And now you are building your money, to help you perform better as far as maintaining your way of living. All right. Now, right here, all right, if y'all guys can see this paper, I have a 4% insurance policy, which is this right here. I also have Chime Bank, which pays the savings account. If you save your money in there, it pays 0.50% interest on your money if you keep your money in the savings account. And all of this is just to keep your money busy. And then I have a Robinhood account, which pays 0.30% if you keep your money in there. And then right here, I have this thing called the travel cost, right? Okay. Down here, I have, I don't know if any of y'all into investing in government bonds, but I would advise if you're over 40 to invest in the government bonds because they do pay 2% a year, all right? Right here, I have the S&P 500, which is for long term, and I have the stock market, which is also for long term. And both of those, the S&P 500 pays about 16% a year, and the stock market pays about 10. So what this signifies right here is that if you look at all the percentages of all of these accounts and what they pay, it's a thing that we got called interest. All right, and I need y'all people for a second to really pay attention to interest because this interest will stop you from having to work a whole lot of jobs. You can focus all your energy on one job. You can focus all your energy on one job. It's all about how you actually set your dollars up and distribute your money throughout the course of the year. Now, I will say this, right? Some people, when they look at their bills being paid, understand that your expenses are always going to stay the same. And it's not about how much you get paid, but it's also about how much are you keeping and how much are you actually storing away for the future. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's all you're doing is that you are setting up, tiers of money for your future self. And this is the mind state that you have to have if you're going to work. You know what I'm saying? Now, anybody, that makes about maybe six figures, 100,000, 200,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Like that is enough money, to really actually set your future up. I mean, 10 years past, that's $1,000,000 if you make over $100,000 a year. So you should ask yourself that, how much are you spending on your lifestyle? And not to go off on a tangent or anything, I think that, if you compartmentalize your money correctly, you could actually see your profit and you don't have to work as hard. You understand what I'm saying? So here it is. So I start with this $800 off, something that you can understand. When you look at it, right, and the policy that I got, the insurance policy I got, out of the amount of 800, I paid $345 on the insurance policy. Then I put $100 in the Chime account, which pays 0.50%. Then I put another $100 in the Robinhood account, which pays 0.30%. Then I put another $100 in travel costs, right? Then I take another $100 and I put it in the 2% bonds. Then I take another $100 and I put it in the S&P 500. Then I take another $100 and I put it in the stocks. Okay. So now when you look at it, right, I took the whole $800, and then you may take another $100 out, you know what I'm saying, or $50 out to go ahead and pay yourself. Now, what I did was I took that whole $800 and I actually put it to work. And this is what we talk about by interest. All right. All of these accounts that I'm talking about pay interest on the money that you're putting it in. And over time, when you look at it from month to month to month to month to month, by the time that you get at the end of the year, this whole thing would grow. This whole thing would grow. And the reason why it would grow is because you kept doing this every month and putting your money to work every month. So the $800 that you are making is not going in vain. You know, people spend $800 a month in food and eating shit and going out and not even knowing where the money goes at. So I show you with that small amount, how you could power that small amount and how you can use that small amount effectively. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is that when you break the money down like this, it works it works way effective, and it sharpens your discipline. You understand what I'm saying? One thing about compound interest over time, it will help you with your future self. So let's just say if you took this, just $800, and you took this and you ran with this formula for the next 30 years in your household, you will have some money. You will have enough money to do what you need to do, you know what I'm saying? And you can pull from these accounts when you need to, and you can pay yourself back just as well. It's called, you know, cycling money out. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us get paid, and a lot of us, I don't know, man. You know, the money goes out of the house, and people have no clue. They don't save receipts. They don't do anything. They don't have every dollar accounted for, nothing. Another thing, too, that I wanted to bring up is, you know, the fact of inventory. Inventory helps save money. It helps be able to save money that you can put into paying bills. And see, it's only but so many bills that you can pay until they all paid. Once when all your bills are paid, period, and they can be paid, all right, then it frees up. It takes the pressure off your income. You still maintaining your income the whole time, and how you know is because you're gonna start having leftover cash that you have to create places for that cash to go at. That's how you know if you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing the system right or whatever. So. This right here is about interest. Okay? It's definitely about interest. And with this, y'all have to know and understand that even, you know what I'm saying, taking a measly $800, all right? And God bless us, because, you know, the 800 is not measly, but I'm just saying, as far as the amount compared to everybody else and how everybody else is so wasteful, I mean, it's no excuse. You could take $800. I know niggas in jail that if they got $800 a month, they jail rich. So, I mean, really look at that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and, you know, the S&P 500, you know, when you put money into that, you supposed to sit on that for 10, 20, 30 years. All right? The stock market, you supposed to sit on that for 10, 20, 30 years. Those things, the stock market and the bonds and all of that other shit, those are your long-term investments. You don't touch those. You keep building on those, but you don't touch those until you hit 50, 60, 70 years old, because that's future monies that's taking care of your older self. This is why older people can still live off of a certain set cap salary because of what they did when they was younger. So let's get that into effect. You know, when you pay into your retirement or whatever, right? You can pay into your own retirement. You don't need nobody to really actually govern your money or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? If you build this tier up like this, if you build it up, you don't need nobody to tap into your, you know, retirement or whatever. As long as you invest into the infrastructure, right, and you allow that money to sit there. And like I said on one of my other interviews, I said that All you needed to do was take $28,745 and you put that shit in the S&P 500. And in 30 years, that shit will be $1 million plus. And that's a one-stop shop thing. And how many $20,000 you'll make in your lifetime? All you got to do is do that shit one time. It's simple. It's that easy. So today I talk about the interest, compounding, what compounding does. You know what I'm saying? You can work one job. It's all on how you fragment your money and how you slice your money up and how you run your money like it's a Fortune 500 company. You have different tiers for different expenses. You have 10 different accounts for 10 different situations. And that's how you're supposed to do it. All right? So we have about 10 minutes. This is on, you know what I'm saying, the power of interest. So yeah, look at the videos, Slim, from martial arts to finance, you know what I'm saying, to hip hop, all that shit. I'm going to be explaining all of that shit. Mostly a lot of my experiences with and dealing with money and management and all that other stuff. This is your boy Lee Majors. Until next time, peace. Oh, another thing too, all of this is from the ground. All of this is from hands-on experience and from things that I see and learn from other people just as well as me, you know what I'm saying, coming up with different techniques myself. So stay tuned. All right, y'all. Peace.